Bosley, you want to go downstairs? We're going to go do a car tour. You want to help me do a car tour? Yeah, we're going to go. You're not allowed to go in my car, though, because you shed a lot of hair. But Bosley, if you come with me downstairs, you can watch me do the car tour. You want to do that? Let's go. Come on. Let's go. And I'll open the backyard door so you can go poop. You want to go poop? Let's go. Come on, let's go poop. I know you got something hiding in this belly. Let's go. Go downstairs. Go. Look at the slinky go down. Okay, I'm coming, Bosley. Alright, so we're gonna go let Bosley do his thing. Bosley, go poop, go pee, do your thing, Bosley. When you're done, go have some fun on the trampoline. Look, you get up on the chair, get up in there, go unleash your potty somewhere over there. I'll clean it up later, sadly, and then go have fun on the trampoline. I'm about to go do my car tour, okay, Bosley? Bosley, I can't come with you to go poop too. Bosley, no. You know you have to go poop. I see it hanging out of your butt anyways. Try to unleash a lot of poop, Bosley. You gotta lose some weight, okay? Do it the easy way. Or stick your paw down your throat and throw up. I don't know, it's up to you, but just do that. Okay, so we're about to start this car tour, right? And someone is watching me. I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting a little nervous, but someone has front row seats for this video, I guess. You enjoying your view, Bosley? Okay, so what is going on, you guys? Brandon here, aka Brawadis. And today's video, if you can't tell by the title above, is going to be kind of an in-depth, full detailed, what is inside of this car? What does this car have? What are its features? So I had my one video with this car. That was a video when I was at the dealership and I purchased it, but that was more of a vlog. I didn't really go over what this car has, what it does. I don't know what is this car, this spaceship. I'm not sure what this thing is. But that first vlog, which I got a ton of really nice, really good feedback on. Thank you guys so much for that. It's hit like 42,000 or 43,000 likes in less than 2 days. So thank you guys so much for that. But that was more of a vlog. I was just at the dealership and that's it. I didn't get to go into what really is the BMW i8. A lot of you guys were asking for it on Twitter. A lot of you guys were commenting on my YouTube video saying give us a in-depth look at what this car really is. So I'm gonna do just that for you guys. Now first, let me get this out the way. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I'm a car expert or I know everything about this car. I've only had this car for 2 days now, and while the workers, the employees at the dealership were trying to explain to me everything about this car, I don't know if you guys know, but every time you buy a car, the workers or the employee at the dealership, pretty much they sit with you in the car and they go over everything about it. Well, the day that I bought this car, there was a Phoenix Suns game and the game was about to start. So I told the worker, I was like, I was just rushing through everything he would tell me. I would be like, oh yeah. And then I told him, because I realized the Suns game was about to start. I didn't want to miss any Suns games, obviously. So I told him, I was like, you know what? Can I just come back and we could explain this in full detail? You know, like I got something to do. And he said, yeah, sure. Here's my number. Come back anytime you want. So I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to sit here and act like I know everything about this car, but I'm going to do my best, okay? And don't worry, I will be taking this out on a test drive for this video. So we're kind of going to go over the exterior, the outside of this car. We're going to get into the interior, and then we're going to take it out for a test drive. And that's sort of what this video is going to be. So first and foremost, guys, the reason I'm in my garage, first of all, I parked the car in the garage, but second, it's because it's windy outside, so I don't want the wind to go over the sound of this video. So first here, let's get it unlocked. So there's the sound for people who are into sound. So if you see inside, it shows the bars, okay? There's 4 bars. Oh, well, it did show it. And what that means is that the car is charging, okay? You see the blue light, so it's charging. Here, let's take it out of charge for a second. I'll go into what that means. So, okay, the car is no longer charging. So in my opinion, that is the craziest thing about this car. Yes, you charge this car. Of course, there's a gas tank on the other side, but this car is mainly electric. Every time you're driving 40 miles per hour or under, so pretty much every time you're driving in the city, it doesn't burn any gas. So honestly, I don't even know if this is like my car or my phone, because every night when I come home and park it in the garage, I literally go like this. It's just like a phone. I open the charging unit and I put it in charge, and then you come right here and it shows you the charge. So in my opinion, that is one of the craziest things about this car, is that unless you're going over 40 miles an hour, it doesn't burn any gas. So it's very fuel efficient. And even if you are burning the gas, for example, if you're going over 40 miles per hour, or if this car is out of charge, if it's out of battery, it's still 28 miles per gallon, almost 30 miles per gallon. So even when you're not using the charge and you're actually using the gas, it is very, very, very good on gas. And I believe that's one of the biggest reasons why it's such an expensive car, because you save a lot of money on fuel. The weirdest thing, I made a Snapchat last night. If you follow me on Snapchat, you saw it. I pretty much said, is this my car or my phone? It feels weird charging a car every single night. So yes, here's the charging station. But like I said, it does still take gas. It takes gas when you're going over 40 miles per hour. So of course it has a gas tank. Here's the gas tank. Guys, let me open the garage just to have some more room. Hopefully the wind doesn't interfere. I can't wait to take it out for a test drive for you guys. Guys, these stuffed animals are creeping me out. Look, you got Eric Booker right there. You got the damn frog right here. And then the scariest, perhaps the scariest of them all, you have Brian over there. Okay, so let's go over the back. So this is actually a very, very wide car. It's actually wider than my Lexus right there, which is surprising because it's so short, but it is indeed very wide. I am going to be getting the windows tinted. I'm going to be doing a full limo tint right here and these back ones. And the front, I don't think I'm going to do a limo tint because in case you didn't know, in California that is illegal, and the last thing I want to do is draw a ton of attention from the cops. So I'll probably get these tinted, but it's not going to be a full limo tint, but I will be going full limo in the back. Here, let me turn the lights on for you guys. So obviously one of the coolest things about this car is the doors, or as BMW calls them, the wings. When I bought this car, they said go out and spread your wings. And I mean, that's corny, but it does sound cool, so we'll go with it. Let's open the wings of this car. Okay, so obviously this is what stands out most about this car. This is what most people know the BMW i8 for. I love the doors, but I'm not going to lie, getting in and out of the car, it does require a little stretching, you know. I burned a lot of calories getting in and out. So here's getting into the car. Not too bad, right? Getting out, okay, getting out is not a walk in the park. There's no handle to hold, so you just gotta, I always almost fall when I get out. I always go like this. So it is not a walk in the park to get in and out of this car, but it's fine. Okay, I said I was turning the lights on, so lights are on, and let's see. Okay, so here are the tail lights. Obviously extremely sick, extremely nice. You got a light right here on the side, and then you got the LED lights on the license plate. Let's see the turn signal. Guys, at first when I purchased this car, I thought the turn signal would be right here, obviously. No, this is actually the turn signal. Watch, let me turn it on. Actually, I'm not in the mood to make a right. Let's make a left today. So let's turn it on, obviously. Oh wait, I'm an idiot. The car's not even on. Hold on, guys. I'm so fucking stupid. I'm like, wait, why isn't the turn signal working? Oh my god, my back. Oh my god. Getting into this car, man, a hassle, I'm telling you. See, so the signal actually comes from right there. So that's very sick. Let's check it out in the front. Obviously the front, not much you can do with that right here. So we went over the back. The front now, the front lights are extremely bright. When they were explaining this car to me at the dealership, they were saying the front lights are laser light. Bro, this is fucking creepy, okay? The front lights are laser lights. They're laser beam lights. They said there's nothing like it. They're different than LED lights, because there are cars with LED lights, but they said this is something very different. They said it looks like something from outer space, like a spaceship. So let's check out what they mean by these lights. Okay, so hey Bosley. Okay, so these lights, if you can't tell, here, let's try to see them in the dark. Bosley, don't pee on my car. Don't. That was the first thing Bosley did. He peed on my car the second I got it. Okay, watch out, Bosley. Good boy, you're actually listening today. Okay, there are the lights. Kind of hard to see them in this lighting, but extremely, extremely bright lights. Bosley, just go out. Just go. Don't. If the mailman comes, don't chase him or her. Just go out. Guys, so we're almost done going over the exterior. Obviously, in my opinion, what makes this car so beautiful, Bosley, don't do it. What makes this car so beautiful is the blue trim, because you have, obviously, it's a white car and it has a ton of black. So that's already really nice. Black on white. And then this blue trim, I think that's what makes it really nice, and the way it feels. So you have a blue trim going around here. You got the blue trim obviously on the other side, and then the blue trim comes down along the bottom right here. Okay, it comes down along the bottom. The seat belts are also light blue. The stitching along the top of the dashboard is also light blue. The steering wheel, and then you have right here along the dashboard light blue, and the doors. The rims right here, 22s. I'm just joking, guys. I have no idea what kind of rims these are. Like I said, I rushed the process when they were explaining everything to me just to watch the Phoenix Suns lose, not even win. They didn't even win. Look, it says it right here. I don't know if you could read it. BMW laser light. It says, right? Okay, you can't read it. So the blue trim continues on over here. I think that, along with obviously the doors, are what make this car stand out. It just, like, I don't know, it doesn't even look like a car. It legit looks like a spaceship. I love it already. I've only had it for 2 days and I love it. Oh, someone just yelled for Bosley. Hey, George. Good morning. Oh, now I have to pick it up. Bosley just pooped on the neighbor's lawn, so I have to pick up the poop, and my neighbor saw him. Good thing he's really nice. Bosley, why there? Hold on, guys, time out. Luckily, my neighbor's a really nice person, and he knows that we pick up Bosley's poop. Of course it was the wet poop. Bosley, why? What did you eat last night, Carl's Jr.? Shit. It was the wet poop. Of course I use gloves, but still, that shit's nasty. Aside from the doors and the lights and the fact that it charges, the crazy thing is that the engine is actually in the back of this vehicle. The engine is right here. It's in the back. So, Bosley, don't pee on it. I know that's what you want to do. He's trying to mark his territory. Bosley, you're ruining my car tour video. Please be a good boy just for today, one time in your life. I think that's enough of the exterior. You guys have gone the outside. You get a little feel of what it is. Hold on. Okay, let me show you guys the trunk, and then we'll move on to the interior. So the trunk just opens up like this, right? It doesn't have too much space. So here's actually the engine. So the engine's actually right here, which is crazy. I think that's pretty neat. So there you have the exterior, the outside of the BMW 2017 i8. In my opinion, it's beautiful. Bosley, you just peed on Brian's Range Rover 2 times. 2 times. Hey, come inside. I need to back up my car. Go. Guys, sometimes I just wish that Bosley could talk back to me. Like, I'll be like, hey, Bosley, come inside. I need to back up my car. And I want him to say, hey, Brandon, shut the fuck up. But he doesn't talk back to me, so I don't know what he's thinking. Go on, boy, go on. I want to get into what I keep in my car and what this BMW obviously has. Okay, so we're going to turn it on. Obviously, push, start, stop. Put my seatbelt on because then it makes a sound. So, cool thing, obviously, is the blue lighting right here. You see it goes along the doors, the dashboard. There's blue stitching. This is the blue stitching right here. But then this is actually lights. And you can actually change the color of the lights. So let's go ahead and see what colors they have. I think they have 3 different colors. Lighting. Okay, right here. So lighting design. There is blue. Let's see, orange. Okay, so here's the orange. Oh, wow. This is actually pretty sick. So it goes to orange, white. Let's see, white. Oh, wow. The white's pretty sick, but since it's daytime right now, you can't really see it. I myself like the blue just because it goes with the blue stitching right here. So I'm gonna leave it at blue. Okay, so honestly, guys, in my opinion, I actually prefer the interior or the dashboard of my Lexus. This dashboard, because this is such a small car, it's very sporty. They don't have too much room to add too much to the dashboard, so it's very basic. There is obviously the AC unit, one AC port, the screen, but I mean, other than that, there's obviously the shifter or the mouse pad, as people like to call it. Other than that, honestly, the dashboard is pretty basic compared to like the BMW M6 or like the 7 Series or even some of the Lexuses that were down the street. This BMW dashboard is pretty basic. My Lexus IS250, the F Sport, actually had kind of a nicer dashboard. That's because this car is so sporty or so small, they cannot add too many things inside. It would just become way too cramped. And anyways, the majority of people that are paying for this car is not really for the dashboard or the interior. They're paying for, first of all, the cost of saving gas, and because the exterior, I believe the majority of what goes into making this car is based off the outside, the looks of it, the doors. I don't think too much is on the inside. So here's what this looks like. You have how fast you're going, which obviously is needed for me because I tend to speed a little. And then you have right here, which I guess you could call it mode you're in, because There's a comfort mode. There's an Eco Pro mode. I don't really use the Eco Pro. There's the Prindle, as Mr. Mosby likes to call it. If you guys know what I'm talking about. I think the other interesting thing about this is obviously, no, it's not a convertible, but it doesn't have a sunroof, which I think is pretty weird because I'd imagine this car would have a sunroof. But no, it actually doesn't have a sunroof. And obviously leather seats. I got the spice gray interior. There was like a brown or a full black. I think the gray goes with the light blue, and the gray just kind of goes with the seats. I like the gray, or spice gray as BMW likes to call it. The other downside of this car, which like I said, it's because it's very small, very sporty, you cannot really sit people in the back. So no, it's not a two-seater. It actually has seats in the back, but you can't sit people in the back. There's just no way. Yesterday we fit Brian in the back, but that was such a hassle, and Brian is a small human. So could you figure an actual like adult sized male in the back? No, there's no way. So yes, if you guys can, oh, there it is. There's Devin Booker, my basketball. So yeah, if you guys can't tell, there is seats and there's seat belts in the back, but honestly, you cannot fit anybody in the back unless I move my seat all the way up and drive like this with my face smudged on the steering wheel, and you can't fit people in the back. So they say it's a 4-seater, but honestly, in my opinion, it's a 2-seater. I guess maybe if you're a very, very small child, you could fit in the back seat, but adults don't expect to be sitting in the back over here. Honestly, for me, that doesn't matter though, because I'm always either driving with me and Jackie or just me and Brian. I don't really take a lot of people inside my car in the first place. Up here, there is the bars on the left is the gas used, and then the bars on the right is the charge. So if you can tell, I have 15 miles left to use before I have to recharge it again. But once those 15 miles run out, it's not like your car dies. It then proceeds over to using gas. So it's not like once the 15 miles of charge, your car just gets stranded in the middle of nowhere. Come on. I mean, this is pretty much, it's asks you how you want it to charge. Oh, the head-up display. So I think this is really neat because, okay, what a head-up display is, if you can't tell, I'm not sure if you could tell because it's white on white, but yeah, no, you could tell right there, right? So what it shows is, it shows 40 on the left, which means the speed limit. So I guess the speed limit for my garage is 40 miles per hour, but I'm sure that's pretty wrong, because if I go 40 miles per hour inside my garage, I'll crash through the house. And then it shows how fast you're going. I'm parked, obviously, so 0 miles per hour. But I think that's extremely neat. It's like a hologram. For you to have like a hologram that shows you the speed limit of every single street you drive on, and then it shows you how fast you're going right next to it, so you don't even have to look down right here, and you don't have to look for signs of the speed limit. It shows you all right there. The other neat thing is, you, the driver, are the only person who could see it. Jackie was sitting next to me, and I'm like, babe, look ahead. And she's like, what? I'm like, look, it shows, it's a hologram. She's like, babe, I can't see it. And I was like, babe, are you blind? Look. And she's like, I cannot see it. And it turns out I'm the only one who could see it because I'm sitting in the driver's seat, but I didn't know that. So I felt kind of stupid. Windows, they don't go down all the way. They stop right here, which is whatever. So we're gonna put this car in reverse and get it out and take it for a test drive really quick. So parking brake, off, reverse. So what I like is the mirrors instantly, the side mirrors, okay. The side mirrors instantly shrink up. They come closer and kind of close up when you're about to back out, just in case you hit anything. So that's neat. You also have this camera view, or you can choose to go this camera view, which this is really neat, because so the camera comes from the sky, so God is actually recording you. I think that's why this car is so expensive, because you pretty much are interacting with God. God is recording you back out. No, I'm just joking, guys. The cameras are right here. They're on the side of these, so it shows you like backing out, for example, right here. And so let me back out really quick and get you guys on a test drive. Okay guys, so before I go on this test drive, let me just say that I love the quality of this new camera, the Canon G7X Mark II. You guys loved it. You guys gave me so much good feedback on the quality of my recent video, because yes, in case you didn't know, I switched over from a Sony A5100 to a Canon G7X. And honestly, I love the quality. It's so HD, which is bad because it doesn't hide my pimples or my wrinkles that I got from being so stressed over Phoenix Suns games, at least in my opinion, because I'm really too young to be feeling this old. No, when you're watching Phoenix Suns games every single game for the past fucking literally 5 or 6 years, you're gonna have some wrinkles, because the Phoenix Suns are not that good of a basketball team, but our time will come. I want to show you guys the sound system, but I don't have my phone with me, so we're gonna go inside, get the phone, and show you that at the end. Let's put this baby in. drive. We're not gonna go too far because first and foremost, I don't want to record when I'm driving. That's kind of dangerous, so I'll do it for a little, but I don't want to do it for too long. So there in the head-up display tells you how fast you're going, along with right here. The car itself drives extremely smooth. I mean, like right now, I can't even feel it going. And it's going under 20, but honestly, even when I'm going fast, you could barely even feel the car. The gas is extremely light. What I mean by that is this car is extremely fast. You don't even have to, you could barely tap the gas and you'll be zooming down the street. So you gotta be careful with that. With my Lexus was a little different. I would press the gas and it would just drive normal. This, if I press the gas and floor it, it goes. And I'm talking about it goes. That's what I mean. Let's make a slight right turn on the street. I mean, I can't really make a left turn because it's a one-way. So unless I want to get my head decapitated by the cars coming here, then I won't make a left turn. But okay, hopefully no runners. We're not gonna run over any runners. So here's what I mean by the gas, okay? That's what I mean. Oh shit, 10:15 a.m. It's almost time for lunchtime basketball. So yeah, guys, I mean, I'm not sure what more you want to know about this car. I can't lift the hood up. You see now the speed limit's 50, so it changes on the head-up display. So I can't really pop the hood to show you inside because this car is weird. You need two people to pop the hood for this car because you don't just pop it up and let it stand like with a stick or a holder. You need two people to be holding it at the same time because it opens from two separate sides. And they told me at the BMW dealership not to do it on my own because it's pretty difficult. So they told me every time I have a problem with that to take it into them. And you pretty much, there's kind of like keys on the side of the door for the hood, and you got to take the keys out. It's just weird. If you watch my vlog, my purchasing this car vlog, you saw them open it over there just because we wanted to check it out, and they were even saying that they've never seen the hood of this car popped up. So I would show you that, but I can't get into it. If you're really interested in seeing that and you want to check it out, it's in the vlog where I bought the BMW. It's a beautiful car. I love it. I'm extremely thankful that I was put in this position. I have the opportunity to buy this car. I'm very, very blessed, and I love it already. It's beautiful, and I don't take this for granted. I know that I'm extremely lucky. I'm extremely grateful God put me in this place, and we don't take that stuff for granted. So I love this car. I'm extremely happy where I'm at in life right now, and everything's going good. So let's hope it keeps going, knock on wood. Okay, so here's how you put it in park. And the parking brake goes up automatically. It was like 3 minutes and this car was like 7. Ew, you have boogers. Where? In the right nostril. Yeah, cause I just with my nose. So yeah, guys, I mean, this is my car tour. I'm not sure what much more you want to know about this car. Like I said, I'm sorry, I'm not an expert on cars. Oh, and this is what I keep in my car, for those wondering. So right here, there's obviously my insurance card, my license, and you cannot forget the chapstick. You cannot forget the chapstick. I like Burt's Bees more, but right now I'm out of Burt's Bees. So that's what I keep in here. There's obviously a phone charger. You know you gotta keep that. And then gum. You can't be walking around with stank breath. Like, you can't have stank breath. That's the #1 rule of life. And then oil wipes. Speaking of oil wipes, I am cooking like a motherfucker, so I'm gonna need it. Oh my God, it fell between my seat. Ah! Okay, I got it. Speaking of oil wipes, feels like I could cook 3 eggs on my damn face, which does sound good because I need breakfast, but I don't want to cook it on my face. So we're gonna clear this with the oil wipe. Boom, 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 boom. You know, just in case someone on the street's giving me the look and I'll be like, are you really trying to ball up right now? Like, let's go. You know how people give the look and they floor the gas like they're trying to race? You know, I'll floor my gas back, but then I'll pull out the ball and I'll be like, you're trying to ball? I'm not trying to race, but we could ball if you want. Now, you always got to keep a ball in the back seat just in case someone's trying to get their ankles broken or in case someone's trying to break your ankle, so you got to supply the basketball for them. Basketball comes in handy. You never know. Ball is life, so you never know when you're gonna need to ball up. So to end this video, I'm going to be showing you guys the sound system. I don't have anything installed. I didn't put anything in, so there's just a stock sound. Everything in this car is stock. I haven't put anything in yet. We don't know what might go through my head, my mischievous brain. But Jackie always calls me that. She calls me an evil, mischievous munchkin. Well, munchkin, I guess, is her way of saying, yeah, you're evil, you're mischievous, but you're still cute. I don't know. Guys, I always get so scared that I'm gonna hit the car next to me when I open the doors, but I guess not. So yeah guys, before I show you the sound, the music, I just want to say I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm not an expert in cars like I said, but you guys really wanted to see this video, so I gave it to you guys. I'm not going to be doing, I know some people who buy new cars and they make tons and tons of videos on them. I'm not going to do that because I just feel like it'll come off as bragging or me trying to show off or me trying to be cocky. That's not what I'm trying to do. I bought this car for myself, not for me to show off or brag to everybody else. I bought it because I really liked it, so I don't want to come off that way. This is only my second video on the car. I had, when I purchased it at the dealership, was a vlog. Right now, which is what you guys asked for, showing you the inside and outside of the car, taking it for a test drive. And then I want to do one last video on the car, which is none of my friends and family members have seen this car. So, well, obviously except for my family in here in the house, but nobody around the community, none of my friends or my cousins have seen it. So someone suggested to me on Twitter saying you should show all your friends and family your car for the first time and record their live reaction on camera. So I feel like that would be a neat video. I didn't think about that. Brian actually played in my basketball game yesterday. I got him on the team. I bugged and bugged the manager of the team until he put Brian on. So me and Brian actually played on the same basketball team yesterday. I'm not gonna say if we won or lost, and I'm not gonna say how we played, but I did record the whole game. That's going to be up either Friday or Saturday. That, however, is not going to be my next basketball game, because the next basketball game video that I upload is going to be the one from last week. The reason is because, in case you don't know, my chip broke. My SD card chip broke. Then when I finally got it back, I was 1 week behind. So I'm going to upload my last week basketball game on either tomorrow or Friday. Tomorrow or Friday, my basketball game from last week is gonna go up, and then after that, the basketball game with Brian is gonna go up. So right now, you guys are behind 2 games, but I'm gonna get both of those games up. For my next basketball league video is going to be of last week, where it's just me, myself, and then the one after that is going to be from yesterday, where it's me and Brian on the same team. Anyways, too much talking, Brandon. Girlfriend is tripping. Haven't checked my phone in a long time. Latina girlfriend, it's tough, guys. So anyways, guys, before we get into the car and test the sound, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. It's what you guys asked for. I like to entertain my audience and give them what you guys asked for. Oh my god, I almost killed myself with the wing of the car. I'm not sure what song you guys are trying to hear, but I'm gonna pick one off Views. You already know, you know me. Me and my Views. I'm still listening to Views 7 months later. I still listen to it on a daily. Actually, no. Actually, today is the 5-year anniversary of Take Care. 5 years ago today, Take Care, Drake's album came out. So we're gonna play a song off Take Care. You already know I have that downloaded too. I still listen to Take Care on a daily basis. Happy 5-year anniversary, Take Care, by the way.
He just peed on
He peed on my car?
He peed on your tire.
Bosley! Bosley!
Like, I don't know when he got into, like...
Brian, he peed on your tire 2 times today.
Look, it's all over there. Bosley, wait. Let me
Bosley, bitch, you fat bitch. Okay, so now, first we have headlines. Let's put this volume up.
Way too long, I'm floating in and out of consciousness, and they saying I'm back. I agree with that. I just take my time with all this shit.
So like I said, it's all stock. It's nothing special right now. I don't know if I'm gonna add anything to it. But before we end this video, you know I gotta end it with something special, man. I love this song. Every time the Phoenix Suns lose and, you know, I just feel down. You know, I'm looking at my team like I support this team so much and they can't even make the playoffs. And I just start rethinking life like, bro, why does my team have to be so bad? I just flip this song on and it just kind of gets me in my feels, but.
Cups of the rose.
Bitches in my old phone. I've been a fan too long. Why can't we be good?
Woman that I would try.
We drafted Devin Booker. Why can't that result in some wins? I still think about Steve Nash that we had. We need Steve Nash and Amari Stoudemire back. That's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna end this video right here. I love you guys all. Look who brought me food, the one and only. I mentioned how you texted me while I was making my video and you went crazy on me. So this is why you went crazy on me, so you can bring me food.
I didn't go crazy on you. You weren't picking up.
Because I was filming.
I know.
Thank you though. Guys, so she's not crazy. She was blowing up my phone to see what I wanted from Jack in the Box. I couldn't reply because I was making the video and she still got my order right. Thanks,
I know,
babe.
I remember it.
How do you feel?
Like shit.